Okay, 1:30. I went and gathered some wood to build this cooking fire, and threw down on that. And that is fucking hash browns with 3 eggs scattered in it. And I am so excited about taking a bite of this. I've already had some of the hashy browns, and they are marvelous. Hot goodness. And the reason why it's 1:30 and it's an hour and a half after I talked last time was hot, 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 hot. Fuck. Oh my goodness. Right in my gullet. And look, I'm going for another one. But the reason why it took an extra hour or so is I went and humped all this wood. That's all fucking cedar tusks. And I call them cedar tusks because they're like elephant tusks, man. Basically what this is, you see on that cedar tree right there. Let's see if we can find a really good one. Yeah, there's one way up there. But those big old fucking dangly limbs right there, those big old gangly ones, there's not another cedar tree right here. But either way, what happens is those old growth cedars start fucking dying from the bottom. I'll show you. They start dying from the bottom, and all those, you know, dangly fuckers right there, that's a good one right there. But that little dead branch right there, it's 100% dead. There's no juice going through that fucker. It's 100% dead. So when that tree falls over or gets cut down, all those little dangly fuckers stay attached or either fall right next to the tree. And directly behind me, like 60 feet, directly behind the tent, is one of those old monster cedars. It's probably 6 or 8 feet tall, laying on its side. And I just went over and grabbed the bow saw and started hacking at it. And off of that tree, I've kept a fire going for like a week and a half. So wood is not an obstacle out here. But cutting it was. But I'm going to shovel some food in my mouth just because I'm hungry. And if it's that juicy goodness, it should be eaten when it's warm. But anyway, so yeah, I did gather some wood. I'm not... I'm not saying that that's how much wood I'm getting for the day, but I really am kind of reveling in the last 24 hours. You know, just how my mind works, but I was writing, well, everything I do today, I do because, or, I forgot. Forgot what the hell I wrote. Well, everything I do today in my own life, I do today because in every way you taught me wrong from right. And basically where I'm going with this is that everything I do on one side of my life, I do because you were a great man and you taught me how to do it. And everything I do on the other side of my life is because you were a great man and couldn't figure it out yourself. And couldn't pull it off yourself. And raised me in that environment. And taught me the wrong thing, or the right thing the wrong way. And none of us even knew it. But ultimately, Dad, your shortcomings and your deficiencies gave me the tools to climb out the other side. Your greatness that you taught me, all your fucking lessons, all your greatness, all your stories, all your lessons, your passion, your heart, your desire, your character and your morals and your ethics and your integrity. If you wouldn't have taught me all those lessons, I wouldn't have been able to dig out from underneath your physical actions of raising me. Because come on, Dad, I mean, we know you fucking... Let's put it this way. I said recently once that it's easier to think about my father now because I know that if I got married at 23 years old with my heart and soul and the way I am, it's weird. I know that if I got married at 23 with the way I was, that Father would have done the exact same thing you did. Every circumstance. Everything that you ever did that was quote unquote bad or wrong, I did it too. Did it in the same way. Did it for the same reasons that you did. Because I was hurt and scared and lonely and didn't feel worthy. I felt like I was left for dead. And I don't know who let you or made you feel that way, oh man, but I'm sorry. Because I know that feeling as well as you do. And nobody should have to feel that way. But if I got married at your age and had kids, I would have done the same fucking thing. And you know what? If you didn't get married and have kids and did what I did, you would have done the same damn thing. You'd have traveled around the country in a motorhome or fucking this, that, and the other thing, and you'd have been a wild child. You'd have been out roaming the streets, drinking and partying and chasing women just like I did. So, I am my father's son, damn it. And with the good, you got to take the bad. And if I got to take the bad with the good, Dad, so do you. And this is just you taking the bad with the good, man. You got to take some of the heat. It ain't no thing but a fucking chicken wing, man. Not only that, but people respect you more for taking the heat. I learned that from you. So, this morning's really been kind of a trip for me because I'm not thinking about being a songwriter. I'm not thinking about writing a book. I'm not thinking about Michelle. I'm not thinking about what my sister's going to think of me or what I'm going to do next or fucking, you know, what people are going to think about this. All I can think about this morning is this. Really? Okay. So, I manned up, took care of my business, and when I manned up and took care of my business, my dad manned up and took care of his. And you fucking hooked up God. You must have beat his ass in a fucking poker game last night because he owed you big time because for the last month, he's been kicking my fucking ass. And I appreciate you kicking his ass. I fucking hope you got him with aces up because now I don't know, man. It's cheesy shit, Dad, I know, but I'm talking to you, man. And I know I'm talking to you because you said it was okay. I know that I'm talking to you because you said it's time. I know I'm talking to you because maybe when you first got to heaven, maybe there's a process of getting into heaven. And before you get into heaven, if you're a good enough person, they let you go on a vacation or something. They let you go and heal yourself. They let you go and spend time with your dad and your mom and your fucking family. And you get to go make peace with them. And maybe you were so hurt and so sad and so down that you got to spend 3 or 4 years with your dad and doing your thing and taking care of you first. Because you fucking damn sure earned it. Because once again, you fucked up because they fucked up. I normally don't eat like this. I'm more kind of a proper guy. Because I burp in the camera. But maybe they needed to deprogram you for 3 or 4 years up there, Dad. And maybe you got to spend the last 3 or 4 years fishing with Grandpa. Maybe you got to sit down and have a man-to-man with your old man sitting around a fire up in heaven, and he fucking was able to apologize to you. He was able to man up and own up to his shit enough to where you realized, ooh, maybe I better do that with my boy. But I'm not going to make him wait till he's dead. And obviously Grandpa didn't make you wait. It's a fucking story. And maybe you fucking sent my shit out here and you knew you could reprogram my heart. But if I didn't go through this little bit of hell out here, then I might not be able to reprogram my head on my own. And obviously in the last 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, I've been broken down enough, I've been beat down enough, and I've beat myself down enough to where if you showed me the light, I could fucking see it. And now, that's all I see. I look at trees and I see you. I look at sunshine and I see Taylor hanging out here with him and his family, parked in my front yard. I look out there and I see Mom with a smile on her face walking down the street with some fucking man holding hands. And Lord knows you're okay with that because, see, remember, you've made peace with everything. I see Seth fucking 22, 23 years old, acting just like his damn father and fucking happy as shit and fucking busting his ass taking care of his wife. Because we didn't learn that. Michelle never got that. And Ed came out of the fucking sky to give it to our family. Because that's something that's now a new branch on our family tree. We now have an example of a fucking man. We now have an example of a fucking superstar man. And you know what, Taylor? You know why Ed's a superstar man now? Because 10 years ago he was a fucking crack addict. He was a fucking meth addict and fucking shitty father and fucked up big time. And he made peace with it, and he went back and he tried to clean it up. And he'll still tell you to this fucking day, it breaks his heart, that he can't help his kids, and ultimately he kind of screwed them up. So what does he do? He has another son, and he does a better job. Same thing your mom did. My brother-in-law's a great man because of it. Your mom should be a great mom because of it. A great woman. We can't. Taylor, in one way or another, you're going to fuck your kids up. It's just a fact. That's what parents do to their children, is make mistakes. It happens. It's the fucking way it works. Nobody's perfect. And if you're man enough to realize and admit that you will make mistakes with your children, trust me, brother, from my heart to yours, be man enough to realize that not forgiving your mom and not dealing with this in a better way will ultimately hurt them more. So everybody screws up their kids, but you're doing it with some added pain, and that'll result in more pain for your children. Forgive your mom, brother. You got to do it. I just did it. It saved me. It made me see different. It made me feel different. It freed me. I realized I wasn't a stupid little kid. I thought my dad dropped me off at the front door of the treatment center because I was a fucking loser. I thought he dropped me off or wouldn't help me later on or fucking all the shit that he did or didn't do. I thought he did that shit because I was a fuck up. And he didn't. He did it because he was a fuck up. And I'm okay with it. Because I'm a fuck up too. I just haven't had a chance yet to fuck up my kids. Because I will. I'll do too much. I'll say too much. I'll try too hard. I'll make them little fucking emotional basket case pussies. Right now I would. Because that's the results of the way I feel. I want everybody to love and fucking be happy, you know? Too much of that'll fuck you up. So, I just feel fucking unbelievable today. And not in that whole I'm gonna start working out, I'm gonna quit smoking, I'm gonna fucking this, I'm gonna fucking that. No, I feel good. I'm good with myself. I'm happy with my performance. My heart is pure. It's an old rap song, but my dick is strong, or my back is strong and my dick is hard, or my dick is hard and my back is strong and I need a little thing to get it on. I feel like my fucking dick is hard and my back is strong. Like I could fucking carry the weight of the world. And the reason why I feel that way is because I don't have to carry the weight of the world anymore. Gotta do what's right for Dave. And what's right for Dave is being a good man and growing up and doing what's right for his family. And it's pretty cool. So, life is good today. And whatever the fuck's happening, it's happening. It ain't no bullshit. It ain't no fucking, oh yeah, let's go to the bar. Fucking if I was in town, this wouldn't happen. If I was down there with all the distractions and all the ease of everything and fucking 7-Eleven and carne asada burritos and blowjobs and fucking internet and anything I wanted, fucking this shit wouldn't happen. What would have happened last night would have happened. I fucking woke up this morning all, I'm fucking fire up the TV, fucking sat there on my ass and done nothing. A week later, I would have realized, fuck, I had a huge revelation last week. I didn't do shit about it. God, I must be a loser. And I'd fucking stay there. So when I get out of here, I'm going to fucking create a ranch of healing where you can go and fucking paint yourself into a corner and have to struggle like I have and get the gifts of fucking God's love like I have. And your fucking ass will believe in it again. It's sick what I feel right now. I mean, really, give me a fucking car, I'll pick it up and throw it. And all this for two reasons. One, I've clearly accepted responsibility for my actions. And two, I've 100% been afforded the opportunity to forgive my father. Not because he was a bad person or all that shit. Just, me, as a guy, not David Goddard, not the nephew, not the brother, not the friend, not the cousin, fucking me, David Goddard, made peace with my father. How can that be wrong? Not only did I make peace with him, but I didn't blame him for shit. Cause and effect. Just as broken as you, old man. I did the same shit you did, just in a different way. I did it with money. You did it with God. I did it with lots of women. You did it with one. Dude, you broke mom's heart, man. Fucking hardcore. Broke everybody's heart because your heart was broken. You used to bum me out, man. I'm the smartest guy in the world, but you couldn't fucking do nothing. You didn't do shit, man. Trust me, I know how bad that sucks. I know how bad it hurts to have all the answers and still ask the questions. I know how bad it hurts to wake up on one side of the bed and go to bed on the other. I know how bad it hurts to fucking love the fuck out of a woman, but because you're broken inside, not be able to pull it off. Be insecure, be fucking this, be that. Be a dick, be mean, be harsh, put her down so you can feel better about yourself. Trust me, man. I've done that to every woman I've ever known in my life. So my heart breaks for you, Dad, because you missed. You didn't get a chance. You never got to feel like Mary and Bob. You never got to feel like fucking Brady Bunch, man. You never got a good fucking solid, feel good, perfect day in your whole damn life. So, trust me, I've accepted responsibility for my actions. And the coolest part about it is you accept the responsibility for yours. By giving me the chance to come out here and do this. By raising me the way that you did. You didn't teach me how to swing an axe. I wouldn't have made it. You didn't teach me how to catch a fish. I wouldn't have made it. You didn't teach me wrong from right. I wouldn't have made it. You didn't teach me how to fix anything that breaks. I wouldn't have made it. You didn't teach me how to hope and dream and want. I wouldn't have made it. You didn't teach me about God. I wouldn't have made it. You wouldn't have fucked up my life. I wouldn't have made it. If you wouldn't have fucking been a dick to Mom, I wouldn't have made it. If you wouldn't have been a fucking drug addict, pot smoker 90% of your life, I wouldn't have made it. If you wouldn't have smoked cigarettes and smoked a pipe, I wouldn't have made it. Gotta take the good with the bad. Everything I am today is because of you. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And you can't stand there and be all woohoo when your son makes a touchdown and fucking throw him in the garbage when he fucking gets an F on a report card. And I'm not saying you did that. I'm just saying you got to take the good with the bad. And you let me do that out here. You had a lot to do with it. I didn't mean you had a lot to do with it. Dude, fuck you, man. You're all over the place. I don't get to have a thought or a feeling without you being in it. Like I said, man, I fucking bust something or break something or something's fucked up or I need something or I gotta fix something or I gotta restring a tarp or I gotta fucking figure this out or I gotta fucking do this. I put my fucking hands on that problem and you take over. You fix them. I didn't fix that shit. I don't know how to do it. You know how to do it. You taught me how to do it. If you didn't do that, I wouldn't know how to fix it. I see that my face is kind of filling in. I think I'm gaining some weight. I've been eating like bacon and eggs every morning for a week. And like 8 pieces of bacon. Everywhere I go out here, oh man, you're with me. Fucking dude, I can't take a piss without being with you because I look down and I see your fucking hands. I can't write a song without you being in it. But with that said, I got the same lines on my face my daddy did. I got the same old knobby knees he had when he was a kid. I got the same old broken jaw or crooked jaw. I got the same old dead-end job. I got the same lines on my face my daddy did. The next verse, which I've been struggling over because I can't work with the word did, is I got the same smile on my face my mama did. I got the same fucking old this and that my mama did. Now let's fucking just for a minute, just to be fair, old man, let's talk about Mom. Fucking superstar. Fucking bitch went through everything. Bitch, I know, sorry, it's my mom. Leave me alone. Fucking woman went through shit and hell with you. Trying to love you, trying to make you feel good, trying to make you feel safe like Michelle did me. And we shit on them. We didn't fucking respect their love, we didn't believe their love, we didn't trust it because we were so broken inside from our fucked up fathers. Ooh, I just called Grandpa fucked up. Because we were so broken inside. We couldn't believe it was possible that a woman would love us. So we pushed and we shoved and we pushed and we shoved and we pushed and we shoved. And we got broke and we got weak and we sat on our fucking asses when we were supposed to be working, taking care of them. Mom went through hell. Mom gave you her fucking life. Devoted it to fucking making you dinner and wiping your ass. Like a good woman does. And what did you do? Took it for granted. Sat on the fucking couch. Watched TV. 8 hours a day. Dude, you got home from work at 3 o'clock. You went to work at 7:30. You went to the office for an hour or two. You worked for a couple of calls. Stopped by Albertsons. Got some fucking corn dogs. Took a 2-hour nap in a car. Got back. Made one trip back to the office so they thought you were working. And you headed home. Duh! I did it my whole life. Fucking used to catch you in Young's fucking deli all the time. Fucking backed in the corner under the shade at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, coming from fucking Bernie's, getting the best corn dogs in town. Fucking ghetto dive-ass fucking Chinese Minute Mart that they never changed the grease, but their fucking corn dogs were the best in the world because the grease was nasty. Your office was right down the street from mine on Columbia. I'd fucking go to... This is funny. I'd go to fucking Young's Deli Young's Deli, because there's a Young's in Camas, and this is Young's also. I'd go to fucking Young's Deli for lunch when I was working road machinery. I'd go there at 11:30. I'd see you fucking parked in a parking lot underneath the fucking maple tree in the back corner in the shade, fucking sleeping, not eating your corn dog. They're already gone. You're sleeping. I'd go into fucking Young's Deli, order my big old cheeseburger, go in the back, sit at a poker machine, and drop $100. Eat my cheeseburger, come out, and you'd still be in the corner sleeping. And I respected you too goddamn much to go and wake you up. Didn't want to embarrass you. Didn't want you to feel bad. And 3 days later, when you needed money, I gave it to you. 3 days later, when your tooth fell out of your fucking mouth, I sent you $800 to put a new one in. 3 days later, when you couldn't afford the mortgage payment, I fucking made it for you. Then I bought you a Model A, fucking trying to get you motivated again. Then I this, then I that. I mean, fuck. What a dirtbag I am. So, Mother, that was supposed to be a rant on you. I'm sorry for anything I've ever done or said to you, because of the way I was taught to feel about you. I've never felt that way about you. I never can understand the monster that he described to me. Every day he told me a story about something you said or did to him. Every day, from the time I was 5. He'd sit me down and bitch about something you were doing. I wasn't your friend, Dad. I was your son. Friendship comes later. A lot later. 20s? I don't know, ask Taylor. How old will he be before he's friends with his mom? When your children are young, be their father. Friendship comes later. Thank you for that, Mother. Thank you for writing that beautiful line, because my father was a fuck up and you didn't want to tell me. Best part about this is this shit gets left in the woods. If it wasn't for the video, it would have never happened in my life. Because I'm done, brother. I'm closing the fucking book. I didn't say a goddamn thing I said to clear the air. I didn't say a damn thing I said to have other people fucking like me or have other people fucking know the truth about our family. No. I said it because I came out here a month and a half ago to try to save my fucking life. Come to find out it needed to be fucking said. I needed to realize it. And I never knew I had that lesson to learn. I wouldn't have dare thought about fucking blaming you as my path to peace. Making peace with you is my path to peace. Fuck no. I was taught to put it all on my shoulders. I came out here because once again I thought I was such a fuck up that I couldn't do nothing. And you came along and reminded me that, hey Dave, you didn't get here all by yourself, brother. Let me carry some of that weight for you. And it just happened to be when I was talking to my Wilson. I ain't doing this for you people out there. This has nothing to do with you guys. This has nothing to do with anybody ever fucking seeing this. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this. But I guarantee you, one way or another, bits and pieces are gonna help people. If I gotta tell a little truth, if I gotta drag my God A name through the fucking mud to drag my God A name into the future, I'll be happy to do it. Because trust me, people, something's gotta give. I cut down the family tree, I lit a fire and I danced beneath.
The smoke and the flames seem to carry away the pain of my past and mistakes I made. You started a book that was never complete. A lot of pages torn and the rest were blank. Instead of starting where you left off, I burnt the book and I started my own. I love you, man. I love you for every fucking thing you did, good and bad. But I can't do it that way anymore. It don't work. Didn't work for you. It didn't work for Grandpa. It didn't work for the one before him, obviously. You died alone in my living room. Brokenhearted. Couldn't wait to go see God because there was a chance of peace. Grandpa died the same way in a fucking motorhome in the middle of the desert alone. I won't die out here. I won't die alone in my bedroom. I won't sit in my living room and move garbage from one side of the room to the other because I'm too fucking hopeless. I'm a hummingbird. Because I'm too fucking hopeless to get up and do anything about it. So if I gotta talk a little shit, tell some stories, quote a few fucking examples, call a few names, so my wife can have a good life, so I can find the woman of my dreams and fucking make her dreams come true, because I can do that. I'm worth that. I'm a fucking hell of a guy. I can do anything. Uncle David and Jesus can do anything. Seth said to me one day something like, fucking Uncle Dave, Grandpa, and God can do anything. Dude, that little fucker don't even remember you. But he remembers you and I, God can do anything. He's fixing some shit on his bike and he fucking just random from the mouths of babes, fucking thing drops out of his mouth and we weren't even talking about you. It had nothing to do with you. And he fucking says, yep, Uncle Dave and Grandpa and God can do anything. They can fix anything. That's what he said. It's a pretty cool feeling. It didn't mean much back then because I didn't believe it. I believe it now, Dad, because I fixed it all. I fixed it all for all of us. It's kind of crazy, but I know it's a total sidebar, but I'm going to grab one of my rollies. I rolled up 4. I think I'm going to, from now on, look at that bad boy. I'll show you. Isn't that kind of purty, man? Look at that. Fucking, I'll show you here in a second. The water over here is coming in this fast, okay? The water over here is leaving this fast. So what that means to me, and I know it's probably common sense, but what that means to me is the same amount of energy that's flowing into this little pool in front of my house, the same amount of energy flowing in is flowing out. When that energy slows down, this energy will slow down, and eventually, I was trying to find something. Let me see if I can find something floating in the water. Doo-doo-doo. I thought I seen something. Okay, right on the sun. Where's the sun? I can't find anything floating. I could throw something out there. I'm going to put it to you this way. Let me see if I can find this guy. Fuck, it's so small I can't find it. Either way, there was a little leaf or something that was there. This water here in front of the pool, in front of the house, isn't moving at all. I mean, it's literally barely moving at all. Oh, there's a red leaf. Let's see if we can get that bad boy. There it is. See it? Okay, that's into the rapids already, so it's going to pick up speed. And it's just going to blaze over those rapids. But if you saw it, fuck, why can't I get there? It is. Look at, okay, this one is directly in front of the house, right there, and it's not even moving.
So the punchline and the bottom line for me is whoops, sorry. Bottom line for me is I need this creek to have water in it flowing. I can't have it stagnant because, one, that's fucking just a cesspool. It'll turn into what my bathtub looks like over there, which is green, yellow pus. But I can't let this water stop running. It's got to continue to flow because it's got to stay cold. And if it fucking dries up and isn't moving, the sun's going to heat it up and it's going to be 60 degrees, 50 degrees in a couple weeks. So no matter what, I need this for my, I need this moving. So what I may have to do in, you know, another week or so, I may have to come up here and dig out a channel, because I mean, you obviously all remember what that creek looked like when I fucking humped everything across it. I mean, not only that, but that creek's been all the way up in here. So that creek, I mean, it's almost ankle deep now. If Kaylin ever brought her quad back up here, I'd fucking say ride it across for damn sure, because I mean, it's literally 6 inches deep now. So, but what I may have to do is kind of come in here, figure out the most populated area, or the area with the most amount of water flowing through it, and undam this. But now that I think about it, up around the corner is going to be another one. So I can't undam the whole river. So one way or another, we're going to have to modify and try to come up with a new invention or something for rugged refrigeration, because with my shit going down, I won't have any cold water. So life is good, man. Fucking, I really do. I almost feel healthy. You know, I can see the clouds, I can smell the rain, I can feel the blood pumping through my veins, but I can't seem to find the strength to move. But now, I wrote that years ago. Now, I feel strong. I could do without those fucking clouds, though. It's gonna get cloudy and shitty tonight. I can feel it. But I feel like $2 million. And Dad, if you weren't such a fucking strong-charactered, strong-willed, not gonna diss on anybody fucking person, you could have freed yourself up like this too. Because the way you were wasn't the way you were, it was the way you were taught. And you get taught enough of something, turn this around, you get taught enough of something and that becomes all you know. It becomes all you can do. And common sense don't fucking matter at that point. I mean, if the mind and the heart aren't on the same page, you're fucked. And your mind was in the world of karma and ethics and morals and character and God and Jesus and this, that, and the other thing. But your heart was in the fucking world of I'm a dirtbag, or fucking I'm a dummy or something. Because that's what I felt. So I feel like $2 trillion. I know it was just 2 million, but it's 2 trillion now. I don't know what's above that. Gazillion? I'm just kind of kneeling down because my fucking shit's tired. But smoking my rollie, and I gotta tell you, man, it gives you the fix. Not only that, but I think it's more appropriate out here. You gotta work for it, man. You gotta roll up 5 at a time and, you know, sit down and fucking smoke them over the course of 3 or 4 hours and roll up 5 more. So I've got $8 left. I'll find a way to trade. I want, you know, 1 good pound or 2 of fucking tobacco and enough papers and some more Homestone. Yep, we're lining up just continuing to smoke and fucking smoke pot and just be a loser. That's what we're doing. No, we've learned that that's not the trip. It's not the journey right now. Not only that, I don't have the strength to do those things right now, and that's okay. Because I got the fucking strength to do everything else I'm doing, and that's more important. No, it's not more important than quitting smoking and quitting pot, because that's just stupid to be doing. But today, right now, what I'm doing out here It ain't fucking even in the equation. So I don't need to justify or rationalize to anybody if I come back still smoking and smoking weed. Don't give a fuck. Put your money where your mouth is. You'll see. I'll be standing outside the bar, or I'll be standing outside the fucking gym smoking a cigarette. I'll be a good man again. I won't be broken no more. I get up in the morning and fucking walk Seth to school so he can ride his bike. Fucking A. Right there, that's a hell of an idea. Got to be a mile or so to his school, mile and a half. Give me a 3-mile loop. I'll fucking walk it up and run it back, or I'll run it up so he can ride fast, and I'll walk it back. It's a good idea. Probably take Mom a week to let me do it, but that's understandable because I'm a drug addict. But anyway, I'm going to move the solar panel around. We got the solar panel rocking out here, trying to catch some juices. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got going down. We started off the day with 11.74, and with 11.74 we charged up the camera battery, which is going dead again. We charged up the camera battery and we charged up the laptop. So the big draw is the laptop. Typically, if I had shit charge on my battery, charging that laptop once would kill it. But let's see what we got sitting out here in the sunshine right now. Let's see what we got. See what we got. We started off at 11.84. So we're at 11. Oh wait, that is 11.84. That's cool. We started off at 11.84. Ooh, I think it was 11.78. Either way, we started off at 11.84, 11.78. We started off at 11.8. Charged up the laptop 100%. Charged up the camera 100%. And we're back to 11.84. We could even be higher than we were when we started. Which, fucking sunshine, I love you. Because that's the shit right there. That allows me to fucking record more. That allows me to write more. That allows me to watch more video. That allows me to do different things. And I have a new thing that I'm going to do, that I'm going to start doing. I think I'm going to wait, a couple days and figure out how I want to do it. But I may write a book out here. But it's not going to be learned from my mistakes. It's just going to be my life story. I'm going to sit down with the camera. I'm not going to write it out here. I'm going to sit down with the camera for an hour a day. 1 hour. No more, no less. I'm going to start off at my birth. Then I'm going to go through and just tell my life story. I have nothing but time on my hands out here. I've got to come out of here with something. I've got to come out of here with something new, something cool, something original, something exciting. And I think there's enough lessons to be learned or to be taught in just a simple, chronological, this is my life. Probably take me 150 hours to record it, but I've got, an hour a day, fucking out here for another 80 or 90 days, I could do it. So, I think I really want to do that. Not, to brag or to fucking cry over spilt milk or to fucking blame anybody or to anything, but just to openly and honestly talk about the things that I've done in my life, the things that have been done, I don't want to say to me, but the things that have been done around me, and the way they affected me and my choices. Because I think it would help people to understand why they do things. If they could see me process how I do things and why I've done things. And I just think that that's probably a better book right now. You've heard me talk for months and months and months about not feeling like learn from my mistakes is the right time. I mean, that's a legacy book. That's a book you leave behind when you die. And I'm not dying. And I'm not ready. I'm only 38 or 9 years old. Pot has really affected my memory. I don't know dates and numbers, and I think I met you 2 years ago and it was a week ago, or I think I met you 2 years ago and it was 10 years ago. I have a really bad judgment of time. One day I'll say that I've been out here for 38 days, and the next day I'll say it's 30. It's not because I'm lying or I'm trying to make it one or the other. It's because I honestly don't remember. And when I'm speaking, I just throw out a number that sounds about right and move on, because that number's not as relevant as what I'm saying. So You know, I could very easily crank out a book in the camera and go back and pull out the high points and either write a book about it or maybe even do a movie. Maybe even write a screenplay. I don't know. But the bottom line there is twofold. Number one, period, I want to help other people. And if I can throw myself under the bus for a little while and help somebody, I'm happy to do that. And number two, I want Michael Jackson money. I'm not fucking around no more, man. I got things I want again for the first time in 15 years. I got things I want to do. I got places I want to go. I got people I want to take with me. I got people I want to do things with and for. And I can't do that without Michael Jackson money. I mean 10, 15, $20 million money. And if that means we're starting a production company or, you know, we're going to fucking do this or do that or do this or do that, we're going to do it. Because right now, there's nothing left in this world to do other than work. Nothing left in this world to do other than love and work, in that order. You fuck it up, you're screwed. You work first and don't love, and you work first and love second, you're fucked. Same thing my business model's always been, period. This is it, write this down. Do the best possible job you can for your customers. 2, treat your employees like family. 3, make as much fucking money as humanly possible. That is a good business strategy. You invert that, you change the order, you put your employees first, your customers are going to lack and you're not going to have any more. You put your employees first over making money and you give all your income and all your profit to your employees because they're family, and you give it all away. Next year when it's a slow year and there's a slump, you're not going to have that money in the bank because you gave it away. And if you worry about making money first, you're fucked. So fucking do the best possible job for your customer. Give them the product that they're paying for. Then take care of your employees like family. Then make as much money as humanly possible. And that's how I've always handled my business. And when I come out of here with a little bit of a new head on my shoulders and a new fucking beat in my heart, and I carry out my business plan, money grows on fucking trees. And that's why I don't give a shit about not having money. That's why I don't give a shit about selling my car to come out here. That's why I don't give a shit about fucking having $8.47 to my name at 40 years old. Because trust me, having your head and your heart in the right place, communicating with each other, is more important than anything else in the world. And if you can't do it, make that your priority. And once you fix that, and once you start working on that, money just grows on trees. It falls from the damn sky. Good things from good people are rewarded in good ways. So, oh man, I'm turning into a know-it-all. I'm turning into a lecturer. But you know what? On this subject, I used to think I knew it all. I came out here, found out I do know it all. I found out my big thing for me is if I can come out here and save myself, I could do anything. You can't fucking teach somebody how to do something unless you can show them. My father tried. My father tried to teach me how to not be his way, but he still showed me his way. And I couldn't go out and do it the way he taught me. I did it the way he showed me. And people are the same way. When you're trying to help somebody out, you can't help them out by running your damn mouth. You got to help them out by painting a picture of happiness for them and living within it yourself. And if you can't, you can run your mouth all day long. But if you can't take them to your homestead and show them your wife and your kids and your happiness and your peace and your tranquility and your success, fucking run your mouth all you want, it ain't going to help them. So, if I can come out here and help myself, jeez, imagine what I could do. Imagine what I could do with all this crap. I've said for 15 years something's going to happen. I've known in my heart and soul that something was going to happen that was going to result in me being wealthy. I knew that I was paying my dues. I knew that the hell I was going through directly resulted in future emotional and monetary, spiritual success. And I was right. Because I don't mean this literally, but this video right here, in one way or another, I've got a number that I think I can generate off of this video, a dollar amount. Once again, that's not the reason why we're doing this, but it's like everybody thinking I fucked all the chicks at the bar. If they're thinking it, you might as well let them do it. And if I can help people with this video, might as well let them pay for it. So I think I can generate $2 million off of this video. I think I can generate $2 million off of this journey that I've taken by finding a way with this video to get it to the world, to let people see it. I'm okay with letting them watch me fall down, because the next step is I get to let them watch me climb back up. So I want Michael Jackson money. If anybody out there is hearing this and you happen to got Michael Jackson money and think you want to do something with this, you should give me a call. My name's David Gaudet, also known as the Middle-Aged Mountain Man. My address is milepost 19, County Road 54, Vancouver, Washington. No, Washington State. I don't know what fucking city. I don't know where I'm at. I'm in Carson or Amboy or Salachi or fucking Billy Goat Land. But, so, yes. Oh, and by the way, that $2 million, that's just for the fucking video. That's not for books and alarm clocks and other inventions and other things that come out of this. But for now, I'm actually right now, if you can't tell, I'm reaching for words because I'm trying to talk for another minute or two because I want to show you something. I'm waiting for one little patch of blue to disappear. But 20 minutes ago, we were sitting out here in the sunshine. Full-on rockin' sunshine. Now, we are completely socked in. I will say, give it 2 hours, and it'll be raining. It's just how it happens out here, but which is fine. Today might be a nice day to just lay around in the tent and fucking move video over to my laptop and, you know, just do some shit indoors, and I'm okay with it. If it's supposed to be raining, it's gonna rain. But based on that thought, I think I'm gonna go over there and start chopping that wood. So let me check in with you in a little bit, and I'll probably set the camera up since we got juice on everything, and I'll let you see me cut some wood. So, love you, miss you, bye. Oh, and again, if you got Michael Jackson money, give me a call.